Alright, welcome to Right On with John Crane. And I want you guys to buckle up your safety belts, keep all hands and feet inside the vehicle at all times, because we are about to embark on the tool bag tour. Alright, this tool bag that I got here, now this is a culmination of tools that I've collected over the past 25 to 30 years here. And the reason that these tools are in this tool bag came to me out of necessity. Now I came across a job and realized I needed the tool. It landed in the tool bag. And at the same time, in an everyday carry bag like this, you can't carry, all your tools from your whole shop. You got to kind of boil it down to the essentials here. So over years and years, I've boiled this bag down to what I feel are essential tools. And these tools here aren't particular to any one particular trade, right? I got tools in here for machining, carpentry, plumbing, electrical work, all kinds of stuff, So this is a kind of a multi-tool kit here, or a Swiss Army tool kit of sorts, where just about any job that you come across, you got the tools here to help you out. So I don't know, where I would be sometimes without this tool bag here. Sometimes I feel lost when I'm traveling and I don't have this tool bag, because with this right here, I know I can work on so many different projects. So what we're going to do today here is I'm going to go all around the bag here, inside and out, and show you what I carry in my tool bag. All right, let's get busy. I'm not going to go into great detail on all these tools. I'm just going to give you a general overview of what I got in the bag here and a few suggestions for the tools as I go along there. So I'm just picking a random side and we're just starting right here. So first up, we got the Klein 11-in-1 multi-screwdriver, right? And it's got all kinds of tips here. It's got the Phillips head, the flat head. It's got nut drivers. It's got the Torx. It's got the square drives. Great tool. Must have there, right? The classic flat screwdriver there, 1/4-inch tip. Klein, or I think that's Craftsman. Number 2 square drive. This is everywhere. Great for electrical work. Can really get some good torque on that number 2. Breakers, terminals, all that kind of stuff. Number 2 Phillips head. Again with the Klein. Great screwdriver. Excellent. I just love the grips on these. Right? Here's a small 3/16 flathead Klein here. Great screwdriver. I just love these. Over to this side of the bag, we got the Blum Posi drive. Right? This is all your European hinges, adjusting cabinets. This is a screwdriver that you want right there. T25 Torx. This is coming up everywhere now. You got to have a T25 Torx in the bag. It's a great screw. You can really get some good torque on a Torx screw there. Must have in the bag, I feel, at these times. Here's a number 1 Phillips head, right? Also important in the bag there. Here's a little tiny Phillips head right there. Those little tiny screws. Good to have. Here's a real tiny little flat head. You never know what you're going to run into. And then, not a screwdriver, but a little nail tack puller, staple puller. This is a great little tool to have in the bag there. Great for prying, getting in there. Save your fingernails there from trying to pry out tacks, right? Oh, wait. Here's another, right? This is one of those Russian doll screwdrivers here. And this is great, right? You open this up, right? You get another small flathead in there. You open this up, right? You get another one. That screw falls out of your glasses. You got to tighten that up. This is a great little screwdriver to have there. All right. And while we're at it there, right here in this pocket, we got a Stanley all there. This is all-around multi-purpose tool, whether you're putting a hole in something or you're using this as a scribe tool or You know what I like to use this for is actually when I get a coffee, and sometimes the coffee splashes up on the underside of the lid and you go to sip on that coffee and you can't get it out. Here's my tool right there. You poke a hole in the top there, you can drink your coffee with ease, right? And here's another little pick right here. You know, here's my Jimmy DiResta ice pick there. And I don't know, this is something I got here at Hardwick's in Seattle there. 89 cents. Hardwick's, just what an awesome store. Too bad they're closing. Old mom and pop place. If you're in the Seattle area, head over there, grab your tool collection from those guys. Those guys, you know, they sell Starrett tools, they sell all kinds of stuff there. Just an amazing tool store, and those places are getting few and far between. All right, as we turn our attention here over to the starboard side of the bag, we're gonna start right here in this pocket. All right, this is a folding Japanese saw. A great tool to have. I buy one of these almost once a year just because I use it all the time. You know, I'm running this thing up against all kinds of materials. Actually, I dole them out, yeah, over the course of a year. But yeah, get yourself the Japanese folding saw there. You can get that at Hardwick's too. Let's see, we'll reach into this pocket here too. What do we got? Right, we got some snap ring pliers, right? I'm always coming across those little snap rings. Great to have a pair of those in the bag. I'll reach down to this pocket. Yep, a little paint lid opener there. All right, here's some little small needle nose, kind of surgical pliers. These are great for getting down into tight spaces. And these also have these little clips right here where you can lock something in there. You know, maybe you want to lock a little cotton cloth on there, put some alcohol in it, and get down into something to clean it out. Great pair of little pliers there. This, all right, a cow magnet. This is awesome right here. This is what I use as a stud finder, you know, in sheetrock or whatever. I'm hanging this. It just has a piece of duct tape taped to it, so it's loose. You run this along the wall there, and that finds where those nails are on the wall. And right, you got to hang that picture, whatever you're doing there. Magnet stud finder. All right, and the dikes, you know, must have. We're getting into some electrical tools here. This is great for pulling staples. Get the one that has a little angle to it. That gives you some prying action there. These are a pair of Kleins. These are great. Knipex. Knipex makes some great snips like this that are super hard. Get yourself a pair of those, but make sure you get the angled kind for prying out nails and all that kind of stuff. All right, we got the Linesman's pliers here. These are great. Definitely get the kind right here that has the crimps in the center, right? You're gonna want that, you know, for doing all those little crimps on wires and the grounding crimps. You know, this is, keep your eye out for this. Don't settle for the other ones. This has such good power too when you're crimping. So make sure to get that feature. I think these are 9-inch Kleins right here. All right, vice grips there, right? This is a tiny little pair of vice grips. I don't even know where I got these. I don't even think they're a vice grip brand, but they fit in my tool bag so well, and great thing to have. Of course, you guys all know how to use those. All right, next up is the utility knife here. This particular one, yeah, I've had this for over 20 years right here. It broke. My friend gave me a little thing here with a nail, but I've been using it like that with a nail in it for, I don't know, 15 years or something like that. But great, you got to have that utility knife in the bag. All right, Klein needle nose right here. Get the one with the spring there. And make sure it has the cutting jaws in there. Electrical work, you know, endless uses for these here. All right, up in the top here, right? These are a pair of universal tin snips there. These are Wiss brand. You know, you have left cutting, you got right cutting, And these are the universal ones. You can go straight, left or right. You're going to want these in the bag, you know, for cutting banding on, you know, pallets and that type of stuff, sheet metal work. Wire strippers. I found these to be a great pair of wire strippers. The Kleins there, right? We got the screw cutters there, the threaded screw cutters, wire benders, and this has got, you know, 12 gauge through 22 there. That's a great pair. Time tested. Here we go. This is just an old beater chisel here. Great to have in the bag. I never really sharpen this on a stone. I just put it on the sanding belt, you know, sharpen it up real quick every now and again. You know, I beat this thing up a lot. You want to have something you can reach for that, you know, you don't feel is like your best chisel, right? All right, we got the Stabila little level here. Best levels I found is the Stabila. Definitely get your hands on one of those. And then we head to the end of the bag over here. And I just got, this is a drift punch for doing some iron work. You know, you can locate some holes on some steel for bolts, that type of thing. Here's another punch here. Looks like it needs a little sharpening there. You know, and then here's a flat punch there with a knurled handle. Great to have some punches in the bag. All right, here we are on the stern of the boat, and I was trying to make this a quick video, but it looks like it's gonna be a longer video than I thought there. There is a lot of tools in this bag, and at the same time, on my website, I've compiled a list of mostly all of the tools in this bag, and there's links there where you can buy these tools on Amazon, and it's also a way, if you want to help support my channel here, if you buy a tool on my website through that link there, I'll get a small percentage if you buy it through my website there. So if you go to my website, click on the link there to buy any of these tools here. And it's just a little gesture there. If you guys do want to help support my channel here, I would greatly appreciate it there. But don't feel like you have to. I don't like asking for anything there. So I just like sharing my knowledge here of tools. So back to the bag here. All right, we got marking tools of all kinds, of course, right? We're gonna have a Sharpie in the bag there, right? And then, of course, we got a pen right there. The classic Carpenter's pencil. You gotta have this in the bag, right? The Pica long-nosed marker. Definitely get your hands on one of these. You know, these are just amazing. You know, getting down, tracing bolt holes, that type of thing. You know, I think they're $5-6 a piece there, but definitely get some of those Pica markers. That's a little fine tip red marker there. More Sharpies, you know, that type of thing. Let's see, we got mechanical pencil right there. Right here we got compass, right, dividers, and this one has the pencil attached to it right now. Great tool, must have in the bag. Here's a nice Blackwing pencil there, and it's got the tip protector on the top there. Those are great. Let's see, another mechanical pencil there. This is a deburring tool, carbide deburring tool, right? $5-10. You gotta have this in the bag, you know. You gotta be deburring those parts, knock off the sharp edges there. Grab yourself one of these. This is a general there. Let's see. This is a bevel gauge there. This is a nice little compact one, angle finder, and let's see if I pry this out here. Right, you can capture any angle there and then go put this against a protractor there, or scribe this onto your steel or to your board or whatever you're working on. This is Shinwa stainless steel there, but great little tool to have. Let's see what we got here. We got a little mirror, a little inspection mirror, right? This is great for, you know, looking around obvious uses there, right? You got the mirror. Sometimes I'm using this for looking at an indicator, you know, on a machine, if I got to read the dial backwards, that type of thing. All right, I got the Starrett Tap Handle here, and great to have in the bag. This is a good size to have right here. Let's see what size this actually is there. Number 91B, and I like this size because it fits a nice range of sizes there. So this is a good one to have in the bag. Let's see, we got a glass cutter right there, right? All kinds of things in this bag. All these punches, right? 1/8, 3/16, quarter. You know, you never know when you got to get in a hole there. And obviously, I put these tools to a lot of use and abuse there. What do we got? We got some different center punches here for punching steel. You know, this is kind of an old big honker there. And then this is a little bit more refined one. I got a couple of different nail sets right here. Let's see what else we got in here. Oh, here's a Starrett automatic center punch right there. You know, a great tool to have. All right, over here on the port side, we have the Spalding, get your foot off the boat. We have the nut driver here. This is a Klein, and this is great. You know, this has all different sizes on here, and just a great tool to have. For sure, pick up one of these. Just a nut driver with all kinds of sizes. The Klein, super strong, sturdy tool there. I just love the Klein tools. All right, here we go. 2 adjustable wrenches, just some random, you know, I don't know if these are any great quality, but they've been in the bag a long time, and it's great to have 2 of these. You know, you're working on a nut and a bolt there. You need one on each side, right? And these will just adjust to a multitude of different jobs. You know, you come across something, you got the tools to handle it there. And we come down to this row here, right? We got some hex keys here. These are some bigger ones, right? In 3/16 through 3/8 in that right there. And then here's the Bondus here, right? And then here we got some standard sizes here, 9-piece, 5/64 through 1/4. And then, of course, right, you got to have the metric here, and 2 through 8 right there. The Bondus, they make great ones. You know, you can get those in all kinds there, with the ball end ones and the straight ones and the stubbies. And all right, next up, always keep a little air nozzle in the bag there. This is great for blowing off stuff if you have your compressor with you. All right, a little electrical tester here, right? These are great little sticks, super compact. Watch out for false readings, right? But great tool to have in the bag there. A pair of scissors. Great to have a pair of scissors in the bag, right? All right, here's a pair of channel locks there. These just happen to be some Ace brand ones. You know, you gotta have this for plumbing or, you know, whatever. You're always gripping onto something. Sometimes it's nice to have 2 of these in the bag as well there. And you guys can tell that I put this heat shrink on a lot of my tools there, and that's if I'm out and about and I'm working with different people. I can just quickly identify my tools because it's got the green on there. You know, I know somebody can cut this off and that type of thing, but for me, it's just a quick reference thing that I know that those are my tools there real quick. All right, next in the back of the pouch here. Oh yeah, here's vice grip here with the chain, right? This is a great tool. I use this all the time. Right, you can grip some huge things with this that you can't, you know, with a pair of channel locks. You know, look at the, you know, circumference you got here to grip something here. This is just a great tool. Definitely get the chain vice grip there. Let's see. I just got the old Stanley beater plane right here, a little block plane. Same type of thing. This thing gets abused and used, right? And but you know, it's there when you need it. Fits right in this little pocket. I just keep it in a little pouch right here. All right, that's it for the perimeter of the bag there. Now let's dive into the center. First thing here in the top of the bag, got the combination square. And I think this is a Stanley as well. No, it's a Craftsman here. It's just an old beater. I don't keep the Starrett square in the bag or anything like that. This is just great. A must-have tool is the combination square. You can just do so many things with it. All right, next I see right off the bat here, it's just a tape measure. This is a Stanley, and I just have a custom label on here with a brass stamp there. But, you know, got the Stanley tape measure there. And then I got a series of these bags right here. So if we open up this bag right off the bat, and let's see, when I pull out of here, I got, this is a nice little Japanese square there. And this is great for doing little precision work. It's got the 45s on there in different angles. Just a cool little square to have. All right. Dial calipers here. And this is kind of a beater pair that I keep in the bag there. You can see the lenses cracked on this. But this is maybe the most used tool in the bag sometimes. You know, I'm always reaching for these dial calipers. This particular pair, I think is only about $20, $30, right? And it has nice graduations on there. It's got fractional, and it's got, you know, thousandths of an inch there. So great little pair of dial calipers. All right, and then here is a Starrett Protractor. And this, you can get some real fine detail as far as a protractor goes, and you can slide just about any blade in there and find different angles. This is a great thing to have right there. And then at the same time, here's this Starrett Protractor. And this, boy, so many people have asked to borrow this out of my bag. I can't tell you how many times. You know, I know this thing is about $100, but this is just a great protractor there. Definitely pick up one of these guys right here. This is awesome. It gives you the miter cut. It gives you the protractor there. An awesome tool to have in the bag there. Let's see. And this was just some cheapy, smaller pair that I have here. It's actually made out of plastic, another protractor there, but just nice to have various sizes of those fitting into different spaces. Right, what else I got in the bag? Oh yeah, here's a little Starrett decimal equivalent chart. You know, it's got your tap sizes on there. You know, I got this on my phone too, but sometimes it's just nice to go old school and just have the old chart there. You know, you can look up, you know, what size drill you need for what tap or decimal equivalent or whatever you like there. All right, what's the next item we have up for bids there? All right, in the yellow bag, right? Here's a whole variety of stuff I have in here. All right, first up, we got a small hacksaw here. Great to have a hacksaw in the bag. You can replace this blade in here. You can adjust this up or down. Sometimes this is nice to get into tight areas there. Little tiny hacksaw. All right, this is a pretty cool little scraper right here. That's just a flat razor blade scraper. This has been a really handy tool. It takes these metal, you know, old razor blade there, and it also takes, if I can find it in the bag here, is these little plastic ones. And sometimes if you don't want to mar the surface or cut into it, you can buy these plastic razor blades, and these are great for scraping as well there. And then digging more into this bag, here's one of those 4-in-1 files, right? It's got the rasp, it's got the round. I think they call it a 4-in-hand or something like that. Here's a little nail file there, you know, it's just like some fine sandpaper there. Torch tip cleaners, right? These come incredibly handy, not only for cleaning out your torch tip there, but for getting into, you know, little carburetor ports, different things like that. These are good little things to have in the bag there. Just some tiny little files, essentially. And then we do have some files. Here's a little small triangular file. And I do have another selection of files in here. Here's a triangular file right here. And those are good for sometimes chasing up like marred threads on a bolt. You get the triangular file in there and you can fix a thread there and get a nut to go on or that type of thing. I don't know, just some little pry bar pick type tool. Here's another little pry bar there. These are great. I love having something super thin. I do have another one of these somewhere that's even thinner. And again, a good tool to have is that pry bar, and then just more files. No, I got a random saw blade in there. And oh, here's a little file handle I keep on there, and that's good sometimes just to stick on a random file there. All right, next out of the bottomless pit there, we got the green zipper bag. And if we open this up right here, I got chalk lines in here, right? And I got chalk lines of all different colors. And of course, I did a video on these. And these are these old Craftsman boxes that I just love. Good, sturdy boxes, right? I got red, I got blue, I got white, I got yellow. And then right here, we got a Mullen plumb bob here. This is the best plumb bob reel I've ever owned. Maybe it's the only one I've ever owned. But right, we got the nice heavy duty brass plumb bob here with the changeable tips there. This tool, super old school, super useful. You can do so many things with this tool that sometimes is even better than trying to use a level. You can hang a door with this. You can do all kinds of things with this plumb bob. Next bag up. All right, we got a little pen bag here, and these are just odds and ends here. I got more, mechanical pencil there. We got a marking crayon, more flat pencils there. Sometimes I like to wrap tape around these for scribing at different thicknesses there. I keep a lighter in this bag there. Here's a silver pencil. That's great for marking on dark surfaces and steel. Some more black wing pencils there. These tweezers, if you need to get out a splinter, see these right here? These are great. I don't know what these are. You know, $5 for 2 pairs or something like that. But these are the best pair of tweezers I've found for pulling out splinters. These are just great. Let's see, right? Another pen right here. And then, oh yeah, also I keep in here just a little old beater kind of thread checking gauge right here. That's always good to have in the bag. All right, next up, this is actually a zipper bag here that I made out of felt. And actually, I'm going to start making these and selling these on my website here. This zipper bag made out of some heavy, durable felt here. And I'm going to be making these out of felt and out of leather and out of canvas. And these will be for sale soon up on my website there. I'm still working out some of the details there, finding the best zipper for these bags and that type of thing. But this particular bag right here, I just have a few tape measures, right? So this is the old fast cap. They call it an old standby flat back. This is great for finding circumference. You know, it doesn't, it stays loose, it stays flat. You can wrap it around something. Excellent tape measure. And they sell these things for for really cheap here. These are only, I don't know, $6, $8 or something. Unbelievable, right? All right, here's another fast cap tape measure here. And this is a metric standard one here. So you can see this is great because you're always running into metric stuff. And then it's also good to use as just a quick conversion table there that you can have a line come right across and you can figure out what's 7.5 inches there, right? That it looks like 90 millimeters. Great tape to have. All right, and here's the old Lufkin white steel tape here. This is just a 50-footer. Nice and compact, right? And just a great old school tape. In the orange bag here, all right, if we pull this out here, I got the chisel roll, and I just have an old set of marples that I keep in here, just a 4-piece set, right, of various sizes here. The old marples are great steel. And I use these quite a bit, and boy, I've had these for over 20 years, and still going strong there. All right, we got a couple pry bars here, and these are these dog U pry bars. And when I discovered these, it was just a great discovery as opposed to using that traditional cat's paw type of thing. This has a nice narrow tip on it. It's got this wide tip on this end, and it's got, you know, a nice curve to it for prying. You know, you can drop this on the floor under a piece of sheetrock or a panel, leverage it up with your foot there. A great little pry bar. Definitely get one of those. Here's the bigger brother there. Has a little different end here, but same, right? It has this nice kind of narrow tip. This does so much less damage when you're trying to pull a nail out of some wood. And, you know, same time, great for just prying on steel or whatever have you there. And here's this Stiletto Hammer, titanium. Just a nice hammer to have in the bag there. My brother gave me this years ago. And super lightweight, and it's just nice to lighten the load any way you can in a tool bag like this, right? So you're not looking like the Hunchback of Notre Dame there, right? A good little hammer to have for sure. All right, right on. That's it for the tool bag tour there. Watch your step on the way out. And so I just wanted to mention the heat shrink here that I have on some of these tools. I bought on Amazon, and boy, you can get this stuff in all different sizes, as you can see here. And that's just a great way of just marking your tools, you know, cutting off a little piece of tubing, sliding it, you know, over a screwdriver here or something, and then just running a heat gun on it. And that works great. And also with this tool bag here, in an upcoming video, I'm going to be showing making a new tool bag that's actually going to fit my tools a lot better than they fit in this one. I do love this bag, but I'm on the verge there of making a new tool bag. And at the same time, right, if you want to help support my channel there, all of these tools here, I'm going to have listed, or I do have listed most of them on my website there. And if you click on the link through my website, it brings you over to Amazon, and you can buy the tool there. And then my channel here gets a small percentage there. And it's just a little gesture if you guys want to help out, support the channel here. I love making these videos and having a lot of fun doing it and interacting with you guys. So I hope you guys are enjoying your summer there. And I'm going to send you off here with, of course, some footage from the whole rainforest there. All right, I hope you guys are great. All right, right on.